of directors, fellow colleagues, and honorable guests. Thank you for the opportunity of allowing me to speak before you today to convince you over a nonprofit organization that our company will be supporting and raising awareness of. But before I get started, I would like to begin with a short anecdote. On April 21st, 2014, which was this past Easter, Louise was born in Houston, Texas. Louise was born 13 weeks early, meaning that he was born at 27 weeks, weighing only 11 ounces. So his birth became one of the most stressful and anxious moments of his family's life. Louise is one of 9 babies that are born prematurely every year. According to the Center for Disease and Control Prevention website, or the CDC, a premature baby is defined as a baby that is born at least 3 weeks before reaching full term, which is 40 weeks. So because of stories like Louise's, I respectfully ask our company financially support and raise awareness of the March of Dimes, a nonprofit organization that has a mission of helping mothers reach full-term pregnancies and also help research or implement research programs to figure out why premature births are happening. So in order to fully convince you that the March of Dimes is the organization that we should financially support, I would like to begin by telling you the need there is to help diminish the number of preemies, and then I will tell you how the March of Dimes has accomplished their mission, and then at the end I will help you visualize the results by providing some statistical data. So before I get started, I would like to tell you the need there is to support this cause. So according to the CDC website, each year preterm birth affects nearly 500,000 of our nation's babies. The March of Dimes has some type of service on their website that grades our country on how we're doing in terms of number of premature births, and the United States is rated C, which is a very low grade relative to other non-developing countries. So according to the CDC website, preterm babies are more likely to develop lifelong problems such as breathing problems, vision problems, hearing problems, and cerebral paralysis, among others. So the CDC continues to say that the preterm births has affected our country's healthcare system by over $26 billion. So what can we as a company do to help babies overcome, or to help premature babies overcome the challenges of premature birth effects? So let me tell you a little bit about what the March of Dimes does. So the March of Dimes was founded by FDR with the initial purpose to fight polio. The March of Dimes is a nonprofit organization that is a 501c3 tax-exempt status. So what it ultimately means that whatever we contribute to the organization will be tax deductible on our federal tax return each year. But then its mission shifted to help prevent premature birth and birth defects. So what they do is they want to save babies and give research that is needed, and they want to have doctors informed of any minor problem that can happen, and also help moms have full-term pregnancies. They also offer information and comfort to families that are affected by a premature birth in their family. So now let's see how the March of Dimes mission has been accomplished. So the March of Dimes has impacted thousands of families in the United States. According to a blogger which is called The Great Nonprofits, the March of Dimes is not as exposed and advertised as other organizations, but they are definitely acting behind the scenes. For example, I don't know if you heard, but pregnant women are encouraged to take or should take folic acid. That's March of Dimes. Programs that help women stop smoking and drinking while pregnant, that's March of Dimes. And I don't know if you've ever seen the nurse drop blood from a newborn's heel, that's March of Dimes. So even if we don't see the organization, they are definitely acting and advocating for programs to help preemies. So out of every dollar that we donate, 76 cents is spent on research programs to help understand what causes premature birth. So the March of Dimes has created the NICU Family Support Program. The NICU means Neonatal Intensive Care Unit, which is where the incubators where they keep the premature babies. And because having a premature baby does cause anguish and a shock. So the March of Dimes created the NICU Family Support that provides comfort and information to families. The March of Dimes fund the research to discover why 40% of all preterm births are unknown. So they want to understand what causes those births, because 60% of the premature births, they do have a reason why they're occurring. And another way we can see that the March of Dimes is accomplishing their mission is because the nation's report card does show that they're improving, just a tidbit, but they are improving on how, or the number of preterm cases they do have each year. So our company can do a lot for this cause. I am sure we are all parents, or at least are considering to start a family, but now we know that the March of Dimes is a wonderful organization that can definitely make an impact on every single family. So I remember Luis from the beginning. Well, Luis is my nephew, and I am a witness of how the March of Dimes has impacted my sister and brother-in-law. They have definitely helped them cope with this devastating experience. So I know that the March of Dimes, or according to my sister, they do organize weekly social events that help parents share their experiences and make it a little bit less stressful. Luis now weighs 1 pound and 14 ounces, but thanks to the March of Dimes. So our company has been performing exceptionally well since creation, and I strongly suggest that we can and we should financially support this organization. I have some ideas of how to support this cause. For example, we can organize a walk for our employees, and we can pay for their admission and then donate the proceeds.
March of Dimes just locally, or is it nationwide?
Well, the March of Dimes does have chapters in every single part of the country. So yes, we are all over they are all over the United States, and they actually do have programs implemented and globally. I think they do impact about 33 countries. So ultimately, our financial contributions and our help will definitely help all 33 countries.
And can we contribute individually, or is it just company-wise?
We can donate on an individual base. They do have this link on their website, which is themarchofdimes.org, and you click on donate, and it says in memory or in honor of, and then you enter the amount that you wish to donate.
Okay, and are they just in bigger hospitals, or are they also in smaller ones?
As far as I know, they do impact all different sizes of hospitals. Like I said, they do have their regional chapters. So for example, we do have one in Bryan College Station. They have one in Houston, and those chapters do visit all hospitals. So they do impact everybody that is there.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No, that'll be it. Thank you, Miss Esther.
So I hope that my presentation has made the mission of March of Dimes very clear. If it is in our hands to help fight for prematurity, let's raise money to help mothers have full-term pregnancy. So again, let's fight for preemies.